Joining me right now is a very special guest, kidnapping survivor. Joining me from Coeur d'Alene, Shasta Groene. I know you all remember when Shasta and her brother Dylan were kidnapped from their own home. We covered the case every single night that Shasta and Dylan were missing from day one. And praise the Lord, when Shasta was found alive. She was spotted in a local, as I call them, 7-Eleven convenience store. Her brother Dylan did not survive. Shasta, thank you for being with us.
You're welcome.
Shasta, how old are you now?
I'm 15.
And I hear that you're doing so well in school that you skipped a grade?
Yeah, I did. I'm a junior now in high school.
Wow. Shasta, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a cosmetologist or a forensic scientist.
You know, that's so interesting that you mentioned forensic scientist, because other than being a victim's rights advocate and a prosecutor, I always thought about being a forensic scientist or a forensic diver. And I find it interesting that you said that. Shasta, I know that you are familiar with the disappearance, the kidnap of little 10-year-old Jessica Ridgeway, right?
Yeah.
She was about the age you were when you were kidnapped. What went through your mind when you heard about Jessica's kidnap?
I just know that it was heartbreaking hearing about it. Just not knowing if that little girl was going to be found or was going to be found alive like I was, or, was going to, just end up in a bad situation, and that just made me really upset. And, like
Shasta, when you were first taken away from your home, away from your family, I imagine that as a child, do you understand what's happening? Do you remember understanding what was going on?
No, I was really confused.
At this point in life, do you have clear memories of everything, or is a lot of it blacked out and fuzzy, so you really can't remember it?
No, I actually remember all of it. It's too detailed to forget. It's not something that anybody could forget.
Can you give us, Shasta Groene, any insight as to what 10-year-old Jessica went through in those first moments when she was kidnapped?
Going through what she did, she probably felt scared, wanted her parents at that time, and probably didn't know what to do. Probably felt lost and confused, and probably just didn't really know how to feel.
Shasta, you have overcome so much, and you, whether you know it or not, are a hero to a lot of people. Could you give me a few words about how you have managed to overcome to the point that you have, and you're doing so well, or at least it looks like you're doing really well?
I just know that I surround myself with my friends and keep positive people around me. I stick around my family a lot, because my family in the end is what's going to still be there when I need them the most.
You are helping others every single day, and you're so brave to speak out after what you and your brother went through. It's a real honor for me to be able to speak to you. What are your memories of your brother Dylan? I know you must think about him every day.
I just know that in school, whenever I had trouble with boys or something, my brother Dylan was always the one to stick up for me. And, whenever he got mad or something, he would always have a very, what do you call it, distinct look to him. And just his voice, I remember his voice a lot. And I just know that he looked like me. But
with me, everyone, Shasta Groene. As you will recall, Shasta and her brother kidnapped there in Coeur d'Alene. Shasta, as far as other children that think they are invincible, that think they can outrun or get away from a predator, what are your words of advice?
that it's not true. A lot of people that say, it's never going to happen to you, don't think that, because for the longest time I thought that too, and, it happened to my family. And, I just say always take the safe route, because you never know what could happen. There's always bad people out there, no matter where you are. You can't even be safe in your own home anymore.